Hi folks, I'm Dr. Paul Gosar, the dentist from Flagstaff. Now watch those multiply. That's how you really sweep germs out of Congress. Okay, funny guy. Folks, I chose to live in this district my whole professional life, almost 25 years. And I love this district. This district's been really good to me. It's where I met my wife. We've been blessed with 3 children. 2 of those 2 kids still go in the public schools in Flagstaff. We built 2 small businesses and even built our house from all the time here. District 1, natural resources like rocks and logs. Imagine that. No, I'm not Abe Lincoln, I'm Gosar. And you know what? This is my home. This is our home. And that's where we start our change first. I'm also the proud product of immigrant grandparents who came to this country the right way. French Basque, sheep and cattle rancher, the other one a Slavic butcher. And unfortunately, I don't ride a horse well, but I can serve up a cut of meat. But you know, I understand what it is about coming to this country right and the American dream, becoming a cornerstone of your respective communities. My grandfather was proud of this country to be able to come the right way. He went to the 3rd grade at the age of 33 to learn the English language. I'm also the first of 10 kids and the smallest of 7 boys. So I do understand the benefits of hand-me-downs and, more importantly, hand-me-ups. You know, my mom used to always threaten us that if we got our knees cut, she'd put those red hearts on our pants. See, I don't have any red hearts. It's not been a good guy. But you know, there's some benefits for being the first of 10 kids. You fight a lot. Yes, I said it, fight. And you learn something in fighting. You have to lose, but you can also win. But you also have to get along and create solutions together, camaraderie. We were built from my parents to make a difference. That when we saw something wrong, you got involved and got it, made a difference. Otherwise, you were as guilty as the people doing the wrong. And boy, what a template my folks presented for us. They mobilized our small little town, mobilized us as a family, and we took on the Nuclear Energy Commission. And guess what? We beat them. Yes, it can happen. Fast forward that some 25 years later when the Interior Department wanted to take a piece of property for us, dam up a little river on that property, and divert that water over to the eastern slope of Colorado and eastern Wyoming. Guess what? That nice little river still runs right through it. So I do know it starts with a person. It can start with a family. But more importantly, to get something done, it takes community. Teamwork. Teamwork, folks. In the 25 years I've been here, I've done nothing less. I've challenged myself to make a difference for my patients, small businesses, my community, the state, and patients across this country. Taking on special interest groups like my own profession, the American Dental Association. There's stuff in this healthcare bill that dentistry gave away. First doctor doing surgical procedures without accountability, the high school diploma, 18 months training, not accountable to you or the state boards. Deja vu. They also didn't want to talk about insurance reform. I'm that guy. Said, you know what? In order to have some reform, you got to start at the top. I've been fighting. That's why I'm glad to tell you I'm one of the fighting Gosars. Sounds to me like you need a fighter. Folks, I'm not a lobbyist, I'm not a lawyer, and I'm not a career politician. This is my home, and it's time to defend home. I'm a healthcare provider, and what a perfect time to have a healthcare provider come forward. The first thing when you come in my office, I gotta listen to you. What's your problem? What hurts? Gotta gather the information, make a treatment plan, make a diagnosis, and then involve you, present it to you. If you don't get involved with that, we've lost. Sounds to me like that's a pretty good solution to the legislative process. I've learned it. All the solutions that I've tried to bring forward didn't come from just me. They came from my patients. Yes, I have really long appointments. They're longer if you don't agree with me. Talk about a captive audience. You know, folks, it's time we took this country back. The next 2 years are going to be the hardest years you're going to endure. look at outcomes. You're not going to be able to change the executive branch, and you're not going to have veto power in the House and Senate. So you better take this movement and continue it. Get involved. It's going to take somebody who can work with people, bring solutions from the home front. It's about taking back our district. We start there. That's what we can do. We can win the skirmish here, and we can carry on the war later. But we start here. Folks, I'm Dr. Paul Gosar. I love to ask why, and I love to fight. But I want to ask you something. Talking about the Constitution, probably another, well, something else out of the dentist work. Okay. No. Nice breath. Did we actually use the Constitution appropriately in 1070? Did we? Yes. Did the proper agency or the proper judicial branch actually look at the law? No. That's right, they didn't. Purviews that involve the state are the purview of only and all by the U.S. Supreme Court, none other. It's time to start asking the question, start getting back to this document. Wouldn't it be nice? One of my colleagues that runs around with me says, you know, this booklet, Our Country, was founded on 4,543 words. The whole country was founded on that. How about we limit bills to be that size? Folks, it's amazing what you can do with a smile. Because guess what? You're going to see me wear a shovel. You know what the shovel's for? I'm a common guy, and so will all of you. I'm one of you. And when a common man and woman are surrounded by a pile of crap, oh yeah, we are. Guess what you dig out with? A shovel. So folks, pick up your shovel. Start digging out. Dig in and dig us, the U.S., out. I'm Dr. Paul Gosar. I could sure use your vote. I sure like to see your smiling faces.
Good evening. That's a tough act to follow right there. Anyways, my name's Chris Harold, and I'm the fourth and final candidate running for constable.